my papers. I don't need them because I can get along.
All right, we'll call the meeting of the Finance and Administration Committee together to order. And we're together for Tuesday, July 14th. Any pecuniary interest declarations, Marianne? No, okay. The prior minutes were approved at council back in June. Any questions or comments?
None.
None, thank you. Joint Health and Safety Report is in our agenda. Any questions? It looks good to me. None, okay. Under new business, we have the Finance and Administration.
Yeah, it's a little bit shorter this month than normal.
That's fine. Understood.
Things that were going on, so I did have a meeting before I left with a company that's done. They've got some experience in going door to door for sale of dog tags. So I think we're going to work with them and maybe put something together for late August to have them go door to door, and they would come in with a crew of 4, 6, 8 people that work for them, and they'd kind of blitz the town all at once. They would like a list of addresses from us for people that we think might be difficult, and they would send the
It would also be,
experienced people to see them.
it would also be important, and you know this, to publicize that we're doing it.
Yeah,
Because so many people know, nobody can come to my door.
Yeah.
We have a bylaw.
Yeah.
So,
Or they
absolutely.
think they're scammers as well, right?
Yeah, we would definitely be advertising ahead of time, constant contact, social
Yeah.
media, probably even on the radio,
yeah,
just to get the word out as best as
so
possible.
they don't turn them away.
Yeah,
Or start calling the OPP or something.
Yeah. so, and they work on a, basically there's a fee, an upfront fee, and then a percentage of what they collect. So,
And are they out of town or are they?
they're
Semi-local?
from Brigden.
Okay, that's
They are actually who we would call if we had to call someone to come and catch a dog or catch something.
okay,
So we have a bit of a relationship
okay.
with them anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it would be a good, I mean, we haven't had to use them for quite some time. And they work with the, thank you, yeah.
We'd also get, in addition to addresses of difficult people, we'd also give them the address of people who bought licenses.
Exactly.
So that we don't disturb
Yeah.
them, eh?
Yeah, we've got a list of maybe, I think there's about 30 or 40 homes that have licenses now. So what we would do is give them a list of every address in the village, and then, highlight the ones that already have licenses.
Yeah.
Or note any difficulties.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Jane had a very successful, I let her talk to it, but she had a very successful campaign around collecting
Yes, you have.
taxes.
Yeah. It's a good hitting average.
We should all do so well.
Mhm.
As of June 30th, 2026, one property remains subject to the tax sale process from the original 17 properties identified in March. So the required documentation package has been sent to the third party, and then they have started to kind of the next step, the tax sale process. So by beginning of August, there's some application form, registration form will be sent to us. They're so busy right now.
And is my understanding that the third party company attempts notifications as well to the property owner? Like even though we've done several, they still go through their process. Okay.
Then the next big event in June, this is the final tax billing. Over 900 final tax billing were mailed out on June 4th, 2026 to all the property owners regardless their payment options. So each household received their formal tax information. So for monthly PAP payment taxpayers, a payment schedule notice outlining the next 6 months payment amount. Just give them a heads up how much the payment for from July to November, and then slightly different for December because that's whatever the arrears that's catch up on the last month. For non-PAP and non-mortgage taxpayers, we sent a letter to kind of promote our electronic payments. Also tell them, PAP application form was attached with them as well. So for their convenience, they can either, fill out the form and the job stop here, and or they can online download their own form to send electronics to us. So the ongoing communication and this promotion of PAP have resulted in positive outcomes. So compare with the beginning of 2025, so 89 accounts increased, which represent 23% increase for the overall. So that's a good one.
And how many tax bills do we typically, how many tax accounts do we have?
Right now, I have to say 900, almost at 1,000.
Right around it.
So we're about 50% of our bills being paid through
Yes,
PAP.
yes, almost hit there.
Yeah,
So
we-
172 right now.
Yeah, and then a bunch more would be paid through mortgages. So that's great.
I think that's great. So each month, right before the old practice is we run a rear notice, which is the tax statement, and then mail them right away. Right now, we kind of go through each one to see what happened. Sometimes they just forgot to pay their ownership change, $35, and then still cost penalty and interest. I asked our junior accounting clerk to give them a call. They may kind of skip that process, come over here to pay, avoid any, kind of further penalty and interest, something that's kind of help them. And also if they have some, a few dollars there, they probably, when they enter into the online bank, some typo there happened. I can tell from the dollars or a few dollars off. So also if arrears, we always highlight them and always attach the letter to tell them if this one should be paid, the search, the timeline, also attach the form for them. I think that help lots of property tax owner. They know, there's an option there to pay, avoid interest and penalty, late fees.
When we started the tax sale project, you had a percentage of how many houses were in arrears, right? And weren't we higher than the standard or something like that?
It's a 2 years arrears. That's
Right.
it.
But
Yeah.
like the number of homes that were in arrears was significantly,
Was that the
At
17?
that time, that's the outstanding collection.
yeah,
At that time, it's over 2 digits. So that's, I think it's, if I'm right, because each month is kind of fluctuating.
Right.
In March, it is high
Yeah.
because it's just kind of the interim billing just sent out.
Yep.
So that time is a 12%.
right?
Right now it's kind of down to, average in Ontario is a 4%. So now we're in a good shape
Yep.
right now, but after, December, the new year in next year, so there is at least 7 properties. They could be, if they don't pay 2025 arrears, they will be subject to the tax sales again.
But getting rid of those 16 must have put us in a much better place than we
Yes.
were back in March, right? Or whenever, at the beginning of this. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we run the arrears, we can tell, it's so clean, prior 2025. So only one property there's arrears before 2025.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
So that's one we sent to. Right now it's all arrears that's kind of 1 year. So these 2025 taxes, they haven't paid that yet.
okay. And that one owner, they know that they're going to tax sale, right?
We send to is 1.5 year, 18 months
Yeah.
notice, their first notice, the final notice we send out, so haven't received yet. But still have chance to pay.
Yeah.
So once this third party, this is a real tax.
Yeah.
They will kind of contact them
Yeah.
as well.
I mean, there's been multiple points
Yeah.
of contact with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was trying to make sure it's in our minutes or in the meeting
Yeah.
is that this isn't just a quick process, that
Yeah.
we've spent a lot of time, and look at how I talk, but
Yeah.
you have spent a lot of time
Even
on this.
after that, they still have another year to pay up, right?
While they're, with the fair tax or real
Yeah.
tax?
Yeah,
Once that process starts with real tax, the only way they can get out of the tax sale process is to come and pay the whole bill.
but they have to pay the whole thing,
Everything
but they
owe.
can get themselves out of it.
They kind of.
So just one more year.
Yes, it's one more, the process is takes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, any other questions or do you have anything else to add? Okay, no, thank
It's a
you.
great job, and
Yeah.
I know that was a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, so we kind of keep track their payments, see their efforts they made each time. And sometimes we have, once we receive their payment, we give their updated statements, let them know, their status for the outstanding. It's good.
Okay, thank you for that. The next is the May bank reconciliations. Any questions on that at all?
No,
No, okay. Do you have anything? It's all straightforward.
yes.
Jane? Yep. Okay, item 4 is the upcoming village events, and I think we want to announce to everybody that there will be an initial meeting including community volunteers. It's being held July 14th, 2026 here in the council chambers. And we've got a number of people that have
It's at
shown
6.
interest in thank you, in the interest in the 150th. So it's an initial planning meeting. So
Mhm.
is anybody that has an RSVP able to attend, or are you wanting to keep it to the?
I think for right now, we probably should just we invited 16 people,
Mhm,
and I think we've heard back from 13 or 14 of them.
okay,
So I think for now, we
Yeah.
just want to keep it at that. Don't want it to get
too
too,
crowded in
Might
here.
Yeah.
get too unwieldy.
Yeah, yeah.
so I kind of myself, I foresee it as breaking, like having some smaller subcommittees down the road.
Yep,
And I think getting more people involved at that point
yep.
will be, I think we'll definitely be looking for more volunteers down the road.
Yes, for sure.
Now, I think we just want to keep it at
Okay.
that level.
And then you want to talk about other events?
Yeah,
I-
so, yeah, this weekend is the Bridge Bash. Is it the 18th?
Yep,
Yep.
Saturday,
Jul-
18th.
yeah, July the 18th, and there's some activities outside, and then the evening they're inside. Pardon?
At the arena.
At the arena, sorry.
Yep.
And then at Community Hall,
Yes.
yeah,
Sorry,
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
community hall, not the
Yeah.
arena.
yeah. I thought I was misunderstanding. And there's signs up, I'm assuming they got permission to put signs up all over the village.
No.
It's a good assumption. Are they on municipal property?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
okay, I just assumed,
They probably permission the same time as the Rotary did for the breakfast.
at least, never mind, I'm not gonna bring it up. And then, the car show, our July car show, Vintage in the Village, is Friday, July the 31st. This Saturday also, so there's Bridge Bash, there's the pancake breakfast down under the bridge from the Rotary, because it's Mackinac. So it'll be busy, starting at 7. I think
Mhm.
they start pancakes at 7.
Yep.
right? Down at the waterfront. Again, weather depending. Like if it rains or whatever.
Mhm.
But that's all I'm aware of over July.
That's all I had as well, yeah. And you can buy Rotary Pancake Breakfast tickets online to avoid lining up to buy your tickets. So
Yeah.
if people want to go,
Those lines have been big.
yeah, to their website,
Yeah.
that's a great way to do it. And as you said, Bridge Bash in the afternoon will be family focused
Mhm.
with entertainment,
Bouncy Castle.
miniature golf, and $2 hot dogs and a drink. And then in the evening, it becomes an adult band thing. So
Band Bash.
yeah. Okay, so that's great. And then the quarterly variance report. Have we gone through another quarter already?
They fly by.
Yeah.
So a few of these are repetitive, like they're the same items that were on the last report, and the reasoning really hasn't changed much. There's not many if you want me to go through them one by one, I can, but if there's
No.
just any questions, there's a few that we fixed as well, that were on the report when we initially did it, but then we identified the reasons for variances, fixed, like they were improper journal entry, an invoice. Well, in one case, there were 3 invoices coded improperly by me. So we found that error when we looked at the statements, so.
So if I just have a question about like the way overtime's being done. So like we budgeted 15,000 for the arena. We've already spent 16.
Mhm.
Like, are we budgeting wrong? Is that what's happening here?
Somebody
we
off
have-
on
yeah.
illness
Oh, well, now there is.
now.
Right. But I mean,
Oh, yeah, okay,
this was all from,
because that's the thing you can't plan for.
yeah, but like through,
Yeah.
so like, it says here, the explanation was Silver Stick, vacation and sick calls. So
Mhm.
the Silver Stick we budget for because we know that's happening
Right.
every year.
So, and that's typically like most of the arena's overtime goes into the 2 Silver Stick tournaments and the figure skating
Yep,
carnival.
yep.
Yeah,
That eats up the vast majority
Yes,
of
yep.
arena overtime. And then with the individual being off work, it's creating some extra overtime. So I would say that if it weren't for that person on leave, it probably wouldn't be up here as a variance.
But didn't that just happen in June? The arena?
He's been off, about a month and a half.
Okay, so I just don't understand how that's triggering overtime when
Yeah.
the arena is essentially closed.
So, well, it's not closed for like, it's pretty close to being closed now. It's still
ball
pretty
hockey and
active.
lacrosse. Ball hockey
Yeah.
finished Saturday.
And
Lacrosse is still on.
like,
Kids lacrosse.
Yeah,
I think, I mean, the reason I put it there is because it's over budget and we're only halfway through the year.
yeah,
I don't expect a whole lot more over
Right.
time. Like if these numbers were here after the third quarter, I probably wouldn't put it on this
Right.
report because
because the
You
next
know.
Silver Stick's in January, the next
yeah,
carnival's in March or April.
yeah,
So we should be good till.
yeah.
like-
Under normal circumstances,
Unless
there
somebody
shouldn't be a whole lot
Went
more
off that you
Yeah.
didn't plan on.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
And you say often in that, it's timing, right, too, so
Right.
we burn through it, and sometimes in budget you equal, like you spread the amount over all 12 months, some people front end it or back
Mhm.
end it, so it's how you add it to the budget, so, okay. Oh, the bottom variance is positive, I like that one.
Yeah, there are some good ones in
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
It's not all
yeah,
doom and gloom.
no, that's double what it should be, so that's a good thing. Yeah, yeah.
And basically that comes down to timing as well of invoices coming in, like we've been carrying a larger cash balance than we were expecting to.
Another reason is when we do the budget, we always use the conservative
Yes,
approach.
yes,
right?
yeah. It, budget low and over deliver. Yeah. So wonderful. Okay. Financial statements for the period ending June 30th. Any questions in that, Mary?
Not for me.
Okay, none here either. Okay, any other new business then? No, I can't think of any either.
Can't
Okay.
think of anything.
Okay, so our next meeting of the Finance and Admin Committee will be held September the 8th, when it should be cooler out at 2:30 p.m. here in the council chambers. And we will